Hi loves! Today's video is going to be what foundation would I recommend to somebody that has oily skin. Now I am going to be showing you this drugstore foundation. This is Revlon 24-hour Color Stay Whipped Foundation. I've worn this maybe 5 times already. I want to make sure I wore it enough so I can give you a proper review on this foundation. The only thing I can say is I had to go back maybe 3 times to get a shade that matched me. Even though I went to the store and it would say medium beige, golden beige, and it seemed to be my color, and I would expect it to be that medium beige or true beige, but when I would if I swatched it, it seemed like my color, but when I got home and I applied it, I looked like so pale. Like it was so obvious that it was a few shades lighter than me, and I actually had people ask me why I was so pale, and I'm like, ugh. So I had to keep going back and get a different color, come home, it wasn't my color, and go back and had to keep doing this, and finally I found the right one to match me, and it is True Beige. So this is the foundation that I got, that I'm sticking with. It matches me, it's all good. The first time I put it on, I didn't like it. After a few hours, I used NYX Shine Killer as a primer, and then I applied the foundation over. And even though I liked how the foundation came on and how it felt on my face, like my face didn't feel cakey, or you know, the foundation didn't rub off easily, and I didn't feel like bad. But after a few hours, it just felt like my pores were clogged, and I had so much on my face, and my face kind of began to itch me a little bit, and I didn't know whether it was the primer or the foundation, but I just ended up wiping everything off because I didn't like how it felt on my face. So the next time I used it with a Pore Professional primer and the foundation, because I was thinking this was the culprit. So I used Pore Professional, and I applied the foundation over that, and my skin was matte. It was not shiny. It stayed matte the whole 8 hours that I had it on. And so yeah, this was the culprit. So the next time I applied it, I used this primer, and because I wanted to find something that was drugstore that you guys could use. So I tried it with this primer, and I had no problems. I'm totally in love with how this works together. So I put this as a primer, and then I used this foundation. I used either my Beauty Blender or my Kizmet KS125 polishing brush. I'm going to show you guys the side-by-side comparison so you guys can see yourself what the difference is between my skin with and without that foundation. So just to show you, this side of my face doesn't have any foundation on, and this side of my face has the foundation on. And as you can see, I have redness on my cheeks, and on the other side it covers. Also, the one thing that I do like about this foundation is that it doesn't transfer. So when I apply it, I took a piece of tissue and I rubbed it on my face. And as you can see, the foundation didn't really transfer. And that was important to me, and I know that's probably important to a lot of people, because who wants to wear foundation and as soon as, you know, you touch your skin, it transfers to your hands. If you kiss somebody on the cheek, it's all over their, you know, their face. So I did like that it did not really transfer. I do recommend this foundation. You can get it at the drugstore for like $15. It's like $14.99 plus tax or something. And this is the Revlon Color Stay Whipped foundation. It's a creamy foundation, and it will leave your face, your skin looking matte. From my experience, it lasted 8 hours. It doesn't transfer. And do not use this Shine Killer from NYX. I didn't like it. Instead, use the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. Alright? So that is it for my review on the Color Stay foundation. This is something that I would recommend for drugstore brand foundation for people that have oily skin. If you want to go a little bit more higher end, maybe try Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo foundation. It's a bit more pricier, and my suggestion is, if you go to Sephora's and you don't want to commit on purchasing something for that price, what I would, without even knowing how it will be once you get home, what I do recommend is you go to Sephora's and you ask them for a tester. What I would suggest is get a sample of the suggested foundation that they recommend and get a shade that's lighter and then get a shade that is darker, because often, you know, when you wear it in the foundation in the store, you know, you could be going at nighttime, the lighting there is different, so when you come home and you wear it and you go out during the day or what have you, it just looks completely different. So that's why, you know, you have an option of seeing if you need a shade lighter or if you need a shade darker, and that will help you figure out which one you need. Alright, so that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that this video helped you. Please leave a comment in the comment box if you have tried this foundation and how you feel about it, and if you are going to try this foundation after watching this video, please leave a comment and let me know what you guys experience from it and if you guys like it or not.